Hey guys, sorry, I'm just reading about my new waffle maker. Because if you didn't get my drift there, we are making waffles today on the Silly Kitchen. I'm so excited. First of all, I've never made waffles. I've never used a waffle maker. So what better way to introduce my life into waffle making than to record it on the Silly Kitchen and really like just hope it works out. So I'm super excited because we're actually gonna make super like savory waffles as opposed to just a sweet dessert waffle. We are going to make cheddar and bacon savory waffles. Let's talk about the ingredients first. We need 2 bowls, dry ingredient bowl, wet ingredient bowl. For dry ingredients, I already measured it out like a good little baker. 2 cups of all-purpose flour, a tablespoon of baking powder, 2 teaspoons of sugar, and I didn't put the salt in yet, but we do need a little bit of salt. That I am not measuring. We're just gonna throw that in there. That is what you need for your dry ingredients. I'm just gonna give it a quick little stir. And then we're gonna move it aside because we need the wet ingredient bowl. We are going to use 3 eggs. We're gonna melt some of this butter. It's half a cup. We're also gonna add a little bit of milk, and then we're gonna get into the savory ingredients. While we are getting all of this ready, let's turn on our waffle maker that I just read about on how to use this thing. I'm also going to take a little bit of some regular cooking oil and kind of grease the pan a little bit because this is my first time using it. You may not have to do this every single time, but I read the instructions and that's what it said to do, so that's what I'm doing. Okay, we're gonna crack some eggs. You need 3 whole eggs. Oh, I dropped a shell in there. Hang on. Professional kitchen always, right? Okay, I got it. We're good. 3 eggs. Oh wait, damn it. Stupid shell stuck to me. I'm going to whisk these eggs, crack the yolks open. Now I did say we needed a little bit of milk. I guess you should measure it. It's half a cup. I'm gonna go with half a cup. There we go. Put that aside, close her up, give it another little stir. Okay, what else goes in here? Oh, I melted some of that butter. No, I melted all of the butter. Again, half a cup. Whisk that in there. I can't believe this calls for half a cup of butter, but I love butter, and I don't think when you think of waffles that you think healthy. So, half a cup of butter it is. Okay. The next step is we're going to take our dry ingredients and we're gonna mix it with our wet ingredients. However, because this is my first time making waffles, I should have done this the other way around because we wanna actually put the dry into the wet slowly. So I would have probably used the bigger bowl for the wet and then the smaller bowl for the dry so that I could have the bigger bowl for the final product. So I'm already learning how not to make waffles. But I think this will work out just fine. So just a little bit at a time, keep stirring, and once we get it all mixed together, we can add our savory ingredients. Okay. Okay, so this is off to a good start. I just broke my whisk. And this is looking really thick and I haven't put in all my dry ingredients yet. Okay, so I know what I did. I need to add another half a cup of milk because it's 1 cup of milk and I only added half. So let me get rid of this and find something new to mix with, and we're gonna add another half a cup of milk. Okay, I added half a cup more of milk. I'm gonna add the rest of that dry ingredients. And you know what? This little spatula thing works just fine to mix and fold all of this together. As long as you don't have any chunks, I think we're okay. All right, a couple more quick stirs here and we are almost ready to go. Okay, we should have like a nice gooey, maybe a little bit runny, but not too runny batter. So that looks pretty gooey to me. I'm pretty happy with it. I don't know what it's supposed to look like, but it looks like it's gonna be waffles. Okay, because I love savory over sweet, I'm super stoked that we are adding a plate full of cheese. This is an ingredient I did not measure because I just like to eat as much cheese as I can in life. So we're just gonna add a whole bunch of that in and fold it, mix it, just so that we have some even cheese spread throughout our waffles. And what goes better in savory waffles than some bacon? Boom. And because I like color in my food, I'm just adding a couple of chives for some green. And because they'll probably taste good too, but you know me. I love when food looks pretty. Okay, another few mixes here, and then I think yeah, that feels hot. So I think we're ready to go. Okay. I'm a little nervous, I gotta tell you. I'm not sure what waffle batter's supposed to look like. It looks a little thicker than I think it might need to be, but I'm just gonna go with it. The waffle iron is hot. I am going to scoop some of this mixture just so that it's easy to, I think, pour into the waffle maker. I'm gonna scoop it into my little measuring cup and hope that that helps alleviate some of the mess. Now, I did put a towel underneath my waffle maker as well because I've seen waffle makers kind of spill over, so I was worried about that, but we shall see what happens. It is hot. I'm gonna pour this in and we're gonna go ahead. All right, I don't know how much of this mixture to put in, so I'm just gonna eye it out. And I don't know if I'm supposed to spread it or if closing it is gonna squish it. But I think I'm gonna spread it. Just a little bit. Oh, I hope this works out. Okay, so I closed the lid. I have no idea if I did it right. I'm gonna wait 4.5 minutes. Oh, I hear a little sizzle. I'm gonna wait 4.5 minutes because that's what it says on medium. And then I'm gonna open this up and hope to God it worked out. Okay, so it's been like 4 minutes and a little bit. There's still steam coming out. Ooh, I don't know if it's ready. Okay, it looks really good, but I don't think it's ready, so I'm just gonna wait another minute. Okay, I've patiently waited 4 minutes, and then I patiently waited another minute, but I think I just wanna open it and eat it, to be honest. So let's just see if this worked out. Ah. Well, it looked freaking good. Oh, it's coming. Oh, I think we may be good. I think we may be good. Okay, I'm gonna carefully take some tongs and get underneath the waffle and transfer it over to a plate. Ah. So, I love how it comes out with these little like triangles you can cut into a single triangle piece. Okay. Oh, and there's little cheese. Oh, okay. I'm nervous, but like it smells really good, so I'm hungry. So I'm just gonna like have a bite and see what happens. Ow, it's really hot. Ooh, it's hot. Oh, but it's really good. It's salty and cheesy. Okay, it's really good. Guys, I didn't screw it up. Oh my God, I'm so happy. It's really hot though on my fingers. Okay, guys, obviously if you've never made waffles before, you can make them because I just did it and it worked out just fine. I am so excited. I'm just so excited because I get to eat it. But I'm also excited because it worked out. One of these days I will show you a fail on this show. Till then, let's eat cheese and bacon and waffles. So even though you can just eat it right out of the pan or waffle maker, whatever you want to call this, I suggest that we make a little triangle mountain, put a beautiful piece of extra bacon on top, and let's drizzle this with some maple syrup. Thank you for watching another episode of The Silly Kitchen. I hope you try waffles at home because if I can do it, you can do it. Cheers.